Sri Ramachandra Sa Bhagavan Advait Paramanandatma Yat Parabrahma Bhurbhuvasvaha Tasmai Vai Namo Namah Om Vishwanadeva Savitar Duritani Parasva Yad Bhadram Tannayasva Om Yasmin Sarvam Yato Sarvam Yah Sarvam Sarvatascha Yascha Sarvamayo Nityam Tasmai Sarvatmane Namah Tasmai Sarvatmane Namah Om. My dear souls, may God bless you all. May He lead you all from darkness to light, from unreal to real, from death to immortality. May He shower upon you all His divine grace. May He bestow upon you all His divine love and wisdom. Om Kham Brahma. As you know, our great seers taught humankind how to be free from fear, how to be free from lackness, and how to be free from ignorance. Because ignorance, lackness, and fear, these three are root cause of suffering of mankind. Maybe born in India, maybe in America, maybe in Europe, maybe in any continent, human beings have same nature and same feeling too, because according to divine power, every person has same body, same senses, same mind, same intellect too, and same consciousness is enlightening in all mind stuff or in all intellect. It means all means are same, and soul is same too, because soul is the projection of supreme consciousness. As you know, there are different kinds of bulbs become media of same light. Electricity is same, but bulb become different, and sometimes we are putting the different colors of bulb and seeing light in different color. But really, electricity has no color. In the same way, your supreme consciousness or your consciousness is the projection of supreme consciousness. There is no diversity, no differences, but only due to intellect, everybody has his own quality, his own capacity, his own potentiality. So, my dear, if you will feel same feeling, then you will understand how these three things, ignorance, feeling of lackness, and feeling of fear, are root cause of your suffering. Today you can see anywhere on the globe, everywhere you will find people are suffering. And root cause of suffering is ignorance. And ignorance is the result of nescience. You know that when your pure soul, pure consciousness become identified with your body and think that body is his own real form, and he become too attached with body, then senses compel him go outside and see objects of senses, and they compel always to receive or achieve those objects of senses. Due to that, man is acting without thinking result of that action. This is the root cause. Nowadays, day in day, desire is increasing, and there is no end of desire. But you know very well that if one wants to fulfill his own desire, he must be aware about that truth, that what that desire will give him. if that desire is related with his own prosperity, his own development, his own fulfillment, then that is okay. You must try to work for that. But if your desire is related with only worldly object, my dear, and if you are working hard for that, you are wasting your time, you are ruining your life too. So I mean that if you will achieve pure wisdom, pure knowledge, then automatically you will understand that desire can't be fulfilled and never be fulfilled, because desire has no end, and due to desire you are feeling lackness, and due to lackness you are feeling fear. So root cause of fear is desire, and root cause of desire is ignorance. So if you will try to remove your ignorance, if you try to achieve pure knowledge, if you try to achieve pure wisdom through practice, then automatically you will be fully aware about your real self, and you will be fully aware about your body, senses, mind and intellect too. Then you can discriminate and what kind of desire is needed and what kind of desire is really not needed, because every desire can't be fulfilled, but some desire can be fulfilled too. Whatever is related with essential part of life, that can be fulfilled. But how one can fulfill that? In the light of knowledge. So be aware, base of life is knowledge, base of humanity is knowledge, base of your prosperity is knowledge, and base of your happiness is knowledge. If you are trying to achieve knowledge in any sources, by reading, by studying, by meditating, and by holy scriptures, by saintly people, if you are trying to achieve knowledge, and be aware that knowledge will guide you up to your destination. But if you are not eager to achieve knowledge, and your life is prompted by only desire and emotion, then be aware you will suffer. Suffering will be your destiny. And I don't think that any person wants to suffer. Suffering is not our inner demand. Our inner demand is to achieve happiness, not suffering. But how one can achieve happiness without being aware about his own real or true self? So be aware about it. Try to remove all unnecessary desires. Don't try to collect too much worldly things or worldly objects, and don't try to run after worldly affairs. Be aware, turn inside. If you will try to meditate, if you will try to concentrate, if you try to make your mind pure and your intellect stable, automatically you will achieve divine grace, you will achieve divine knowledge. In the light of knowledge, you will be able to remove your all kinds of suffering. So knowledge is the really your proper guide, and that knowledge you can achieve by your own effort. Don't think that knowledge will come from any other ways. Only your effort, your practice, your daily meditation will lead you up to your real achievement, and that is pure knowledge, pure wisdom. So this is my teaching, and this is teaching of Vedas. Veda declare Rite Jnana Namukti. Nobody can achieve freedom or fulfillment or life perfection without knowledge. So knowledge is the base of your humanity, knowledge is the base of our life, knowledge is the true guide of our own self. If you want to achieve eternal happiness, if you want to achieve eternal blissfulness, you must try to achieve pure knowledge, pure wisdom. Thank you very much. May God bless you all. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Om My dear souls, may God bless you all. This holy sound Om is very powerful. According to Veda, this is the gist of knowledge. We are reading in our great holy scriptures, Vedas. You know, Vedas are oldest written documents of humankind in the world. You will never find any older book than Vedas. And Vedas are really abode of knowledge. Not only spiritual knowledge, but every kinds of knowledge you will find into Vedas. That is related with material science, that is related with spiritual science too. You know, from your physical structure, body to your intellect, all are projection of nature. And material science, through material science, you can understand nature of body, nature of mind, nature of senses, nature of intellect too. But you can't understand nature of yourself. So Vedas declare that through spiritual science you can be able to realize that and know that. So Vedas are abode of both kinds of knowledge. And you know, in Vedas we are reading that Gayatri mantra is the mother of Vedas. It means, Vedas means knowledge, abode of knowledge. But Gayatri mantra is the mother of knowledge. If one wants to achieve pure knowledge, he must try to recite Gayatri mantra. This Gayatri mantra is related with Sun God. If you go back in human history, you will find whole world were worshipping Sun God. Everywhere I have seen remains. In England I have seen Hengstone. That was any time a great temple of Sun God. In India also you will find very ancient temple related with Sun God. And everywhere on the earth people were worshiping Sun God because they were fully aware about this truth, that our life energy is coming from Sun. Our life is coming from Sun too. According to Upanishad, this consciousness first manifest in the form of Sun, then a bit of that part appear into form of intellect, and that come down through rain, rain to grain, grain to human life, and human life to appear in the form of semen, and semen to take birth in the form of baby. You know very well this process was searched by great seers thousands of years ago. In Vedic literature we are reading it. It means Sun is our source of life, and Sun is our base of life too. So Sun is not only material things, not only bundle of energy, but that is a source of your consciousness too. We people worship Sun not as a bundle of energy or abode of energy, but we are worshipping that whatever we are seeing, you know, round form of Sun, that is his body. But there is a soul, and that soul is called cosmic soul. So as your individual soul is working, or you know about your individual soul that is working in your body, enlightening your body, giving light and life to your all part of body, in the same way this soul of cosmic power, that cosmic form, that's called Sun God, there is a consciousness that is called cosmic consciousness, that is become root cause of whole universe. So we people were worshipping Sun God, not only we people but whole humanity was worshipping Sun God, And in our Veda, we are reading that Gayatri mantra is the mother of knowledge, mother of Vedas, means that Gayatri mantra is related with sun god. Om Bhurvuvasva Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. This mantra I will describe any other time, and I will tell you how this mantra is working and what is the meaning of this mantra and how one can recite this mantra and be one with sun god and receive pure knowledge and lead happy life. So be aware about this, that ancient, more ancient or eternal knowledge is only projection of sun god, and that knowledge always give light to humankind. If you want to achieve that, today also there is one process. You must recite Gayatri mantra and meditate on sun god, and you will be able to achieve pure knowledge and you will lead happy life. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Om. 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 Om Bhurvuvasvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Shanti 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 Om. My dear souls, today I will talk with you people about Gayatri mantra and its own aim and object, and how this Gayatri mantra is working in your life and how it will lead you up to your destination. You know very well that in ancient time all human beings were following same ideology because they were really guided by great seers. As we are reading in Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter, Marsaya Saptapurve Chatvaro Manvastatha Madbhava Manasa Jata Esham Lok Imah Praja. It means all human beings are children of great seers. And great seers were children of sun and mother earth. In Veda we are reading, those seers declare Mata Prithvi Putroham Prithibhyah Devuhu Pitah Sanah Pipartu. Our mother is this earth, and our father is that divine son. We are children of divine parents, and these divine parents are nurturing ourselves. It means all human beings, those who were at those time on the globe, they were children of same parents and they have same inspiration. They were worshipping their father and they were worshipping their mother too. So worshipping their father, they know very well that sun god is their father. They were worshipping their mother, they were fully aware that earth is their mother. So they were always giving high regard and respect to their own parents, sun and earth. In Veda we are reading that first when golden egg appear and energy appear in the form of golden egg in the light of supreme consciousness, at that become pregnanted, at that energy was split in two parts, and one become sun and one become earth. And earth is really part of sun. They were one sometimes. They split into two forms according to Rig Veda. And after that, earth become work like a female, and sun become work like a male, and they become root cause of life, and not only human life but numerous lives, whatever lives we are seeing in the creature form and vegetation form and so many other form too, and human being was born by them. So those great seers who were born by sun and earth, they have no other mother and father. You know, in the beginning there were no human being, so how they have mother and father? So their mother was this earth and father was that sun, and they were aware about their parents. Then they declare, Mata bhumi putroham prithibhyah devhu pita sanah pipartu. And after that they were worshipping sun god and mother earth. They achieve divine knowledge from sun god. As Lord Krishna stated in the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, that Lord gave pure divine knowledge to sun god, and from sun god to his children, and came down through that process. So source of knowledge was sun god, and they were always praying Gayatri mantra, Bhurabhuva Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Bhu means this earth, Bhuha means space, that called firmament, and Swaha means that dew, sun god. And Bhurabhuva Swaha Tatsavituh Varenyam. And those, that projector of all, are father of all, we are accepting as our ideal, Tatsavituh Varenyam. Bharga Devasya Dhimahi, and we are meditating on his divine light. For what? Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. May he guide our intellect, because if your intellect will be guided by worldly affairs, then you will suffer. If your intellect will be guided by divine power, then you will achieve highest good. So our great seers, they were fully aware about this truth. At those days there was no so-called faithful religion, no Christianity, no Islam, no Judaism, no other ism were at those times. There was only one dharma, that was called Sanatan Dharma. And everybody was believing eternal law of life. In Sanskrit that called Sanatan Dharma means eternal law of life. And everybody was following that, and everybody was worshipping sun god and receiving divine knowledge, and he was chanting Gayatri mantra. Through that he was achieving prosperity and happiness and endless blissfulness too. So my dear, if you will follow your ancient law of life or eternal law of life, automatically you will be able to achieve endless happiness, you will be able to achieve immortality, you will be able to achieve perfection of life. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Shanti 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 Om. My dear souls, may God bless you all. Be aware about the truth. I am going to tell you about our ancient source of knowledge. You know, everybody has three means: head, heart, and hands. Where there I went in the world, I visited so many countries, and I have seen different kind of peoples. Their color was different, their physical structure was different too, but they have three means. Everywhere I find they have head, they have heart, they have hands. Head is the source of knowledge, heart is the source of devotion or love, and hands are source of action. You know very well about it. Due to that, our great seers in Veda, they established three kind of practice: path of knowledge, path of devotion, and path of action. And these three paths were not divided into three parts. As you know, first we are knowing, then we are feeling, then we are acting. So they taught us that when your mind, heart, and hands will be correlated, and your hand and heart will act in the light of mind, in the light of intellect, then you will be a perfect person. In the Gayatri Mantra, really we are receiving such kind of divine inspiration, divine knowledge. In the Gayatri Mantra, first we are thinking about that truth that's called Om Bhurabhuva Swaha. Om is divine sound. You know, that is called really eternal sound. When in the light of Supreme Consciousness an absolute energy moves, then this sound appear, and this sound vibrate. By the vibration of this sound, you know, many Brahmandas, many universes, many galaxies, many nebulas appear. And these all are projection of that divine sound. And vibration of sound always work. Today also, human mind is working due to that divine sound. When you are hearing something, then you are knowing. Without hearing, you can't know. Whatever you are hearing, you are knowing that, accepting that. And whatever you are knowing, you are feeling that. Whatever you are feeling, you are working for that too. So my dear, Om is the eternal sound, and that always indicates that supreme cause of this universe. So Om Bhurabhuva Swaha. And as your life is divided in three parts, you know very well, as I told you, mind, heart, and hands, and head, heart, and hands. In same way, Bhurabhuva Swaha. Bhu is related with your gross body, and Bhuva is related with your heart, and Swaha is related with your head, because Swaha is related with Sun God, and your head is related with Sun God too, because Supreme Consciousness is manifesting into your head. That's called Brahma Chakra. So Brahma Chakra is representative of cosmic head, and your heart is representative of this firmament, and your hands are representative of this mortal world. So Om Bhurabhuva Swaha, these are related with your hands, heart, and head. And Tat Savitu Varenyam, that Savitu who is guiding all, who is inspiring all, who is giving light to all, head, heart, and hands, that is really acceptable, choosable. That is only we can refuse into that. So Tat Savitu Varenyam, you are selecting, you are choosing that inspirer force, that is the Supreme Consciousness. Head is not consciousness, heart is not consciousness, hands are not consciousness. These all instruments are acting in the light of consciousness. So in this process, Om Bhurabhuva Swaha, all these three means are working in the light of consciousness. So Tat Savitu Varenyam, that consciousness